Hello, guys. Welcome back to the Blackout Tea channel. I hope you guys are having a blessed and wonderful start of your day. We're going to get into the situation surrounding Corey Holcomb and Anton Daniels. Do your girl a favor, thumbs up the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on those post notification bells so that you guys are made aware each and every time I bring you videos. I ain't gonna hold you. Let's go ahead and get right on into it.
Of me because I'm not an ass kisser of nobody.
Yes, you are. You suck the dick of black people right now. You doing the easy shit. What you do? Let me tell you what you do.
Nah,
see, ain't
homie,
nobody
let me tell you something, homie.
Ain't nobody gonna tell you.
I don't
Ain't nobody
suck
gonna
dick.
tell you. Yeah,
I don't
you do.
suck
Yeah,
dick.
you do.
So fix
You doing
that.
it right now.
I don't suck
You
dick,
doing.
homie.
You doing it right now.
Homie, believe me when I tell you. I don't do that.
I tell you.
I don't do that.
Listen.
So don't come at me with no dick sucking shit.
I'm gonna give you the same
Let's
energy you give me.
Let's switch seats. Let's
switch
switch
seats.
seats.
I'm with it.
Homie, I don't do no dick sucking shit. I'm a motherfucking man. I don't do no dick sucking shit, homie.
I don't give a fuck about none of
Well,
this
I
shit
tell you
right
what.
now.
Watch that dick sucking shit, because that'll go bad.
Call it what you want.
I don't do no dick sucking,
You
homie.
say a lot of shit that I don't fuck with either. You think I
Okay,
give a fuck about
but
what you talking
that
about,
gay
nigga?
shit? Oh, you
I don't give a fuck about what you talking
Hey,
about.
homie, I tell you what.
I'm right here.
Don't put
You
no
switching
dick
seats
sucking
don't mean
shit.
to me.
Don't put no
I'm
dick
from
sucking
Detroit,
shit on me, nigga.
I'm from Detroit
Say
right
I
now.
suck a dick again.
I'm right here, right now.
All right, that's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna respect you.
Dance around it. Dance around it.
No.
One thing for certain
Because
and two things for sure, he would not repeat that when he said to say it. Now, I know a lot of people are saying, well, Antoine offered him to come outside. Baby, that's another thing. Would Antoine Daniels repeat that to Corey Holmes' face? No, the hell he did not. Okay? All right? At the end of the day, when you say to a man, that you're performing fellatio on other men, that is fighting words. Antoine likes to act like he doesn't understand a lot of things about black people when the hell he is black. Okay, I've seen that in him a while back. I really stopped watching him and I had unsubscribed because I just feels like he puts up this fake ass persona that you could see right through. Okay?
I'm trying to make a point. I'm just trying to make a point, Anton. What I'm saying is, I have been around enough people who have been institutionalized where I know how to carry myself around men who not finna play with you. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I don't hang around niggas that been to jail, so I saw for it that way. The way you saw for it is a little bit different than the way I saw for it.
Okay.
So I choose not to hang around niggas that's been institutionalized, that had to carry themselves a certain way because they made a decision that they wasn't supposed to make.
And you know, it shows that you've been around people that ain't seen the other side of the game. Because some of the smartest men I know they've been to college and gave that time up. And it was actually a learning process for them. But they still got to stand 10 toes down when they out here, Anton. I don't believe that you tried to disrespect me now that I've been talking to you. I don't believe that. I believe that you are the way you are. I am the way I am. And it can clash if people are not educated on how to be around each other, because men can go to war over misunderstanding.
He's throwing an intellectual shot right now.
What am I doing?
So without saying it, he's basically saying, oh, you from a different space, so you don't get the way that we move over here.
Over here?
No, I'm saying you act as if you're from a different space because I know good and well Anton Daniels knows a motherfucker that's locked up or has been incarcerated. He's a fraud.
Or anywhere in the United States of America, and that's not a black thing. I'm talking about Caucasians, Hispanics, and Asians understand the respect level men must have when they're in front of each other, because it can trigger war. That's all I'm saying to you.
I understand everything that happens when it happens. I'm a chess player. That's what I've been playing my entire life. Maybe you walked into something that you wasn't expecting. Maybe I knew what you was gonna do before you did it.
Maybe.
I'm telling y'all, he always has to be sassy. He always has to be sassy. I think his wrist's a little bent. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, okay? Corey was trying to explain to him how war amongst men start, and Antoine goes right back into his sassiness. He did just what he just said, and it led to war. It led to a big argument, a big fight, a big spat, a big Corey seeing it as he being sassy again. I'll show y'all in a minute.
Maybe. But I tell you what, that's a dangerous game to play, especially if you got a life that you live in. Because I'm telling you, man, it's a lot of people in the cemetery that didn't know it was finna happen like that fast. That's
Right.
why out here, I try to walk under the code. There's a code out here.
No, you don't. And that's why I said
You say I don't walk under the code?
No, you're hypocritical. I told you that to your face.
The whole world a hypocrite, but what are you talking about?
No. You're a hypocrite. You're a hypocrite when it comes.
I believe you.
When it comes to specifically you moving by a code.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Because you think that you can say what you want to say when you want to say it, and that people are supposed to respect the way that.
You see how he does the same exact thing. If you watch him, if you follow him, he does the same exact thing. But he gets offended when somebody else is doing it. You know, Antoine is a piece of work.
You move, but I don't think that you move the way that you're supposed to anyway.
I want this thing to be studied because here's the truth. Brother Anton is talking about everybody else but himself and white men. This is a fact.
Thank you. It's a fact. I'm telling.
I like this chat. Let me tell y'all why I like the chat.
Everything but himself and white men.
No, listen. I told you I want to come back and have a full conversation about it, or we can talk about it right now. I ain't got nothing better to do.
Study this episode.
Shout out to the
shit on Caucasian males.
Shout out to the chat.
Shit on
I'm
himself.
not gonna shit on nobody.
Yeah,
Shout
you
out
shitted
to the
on
chat.
black people. You shitted on motherfuckers.
I feel like I shitted on you. To your face. To your face.
See, he's back to sassiness. Back to sassiness.
Be careful shitting on me, because I feel like you talking shit again.
I'm not talking shit. I'm telling you.
Be careful.
I'm telling you.
You shitted on me to my face, but that shit will lead to some danger.
Will we please stop the
Trust me.
The tough talk. I got security. You got security.
Homie, I ain't got security. Them my people.
Who? Them your
You
security
gotta
people.
hire a motherfucker to be with you.
Absolutely. I'm always gonna hire somebody.
You better.
100%.
How you be talking?
Corey, stop talking tough. Stop talking.
Homie, you
just said that.
I'm not talking tough. I'm talking to you straight up.
Why are you so?
You said you disrespected me in my face, and then you act like it was all
That
good.
I disrespected you to your face. So I'm confirming what you said. You felt disrespected. So I am telling you that I disrespected you if that's the way you felt. Is that not what you said? You said that out of your mouth. And so I apologize when you said that you felt disrespected.
No. The reason you said you disrespected me in my face
because you don't accept the apology because you still
talking about everybody else except yourself and white men.
I'm telling you what I said. You felt offended by it.
And that's exactly what he does on his channel. That's exactly what he does with all these people that he says follow him. And I'm going to show y'all what he said to some of his elders in that city.
So I apologize. All I'm doing is rehashing a conversation that happened. Why you so easily offended?
You still talking about me? It sounds like I'm arguing
because I'm right. See,
I'll be around bitches and they tell me about myself all the time. Be gone.
No.
That shit don't hurt no feelings. It's probably better this way.
Because I just proved my point.
Be down. So you proved the point. Homie, just gone, man.
So Antoine wants to be sassy, but he don't want to be called a bitch, and he know he being sassy. I don't get it.
It's gone, man. You gone.
I'm out the jet.
You done did this before. Get your bitch ass to... Hey, homie.
All right, I'm out.
Get your bitch ass the fuck on. And walk over there with your bodyguard and your bitch, nigga.
Ooh, child. Let me tell y'all one thing, honey. Let me tell y'all. It's a time. That wordplay will get you, honey. And that's exactly what Antoine was doing. And
I feel like I shitted
got
on
caught.
you. To your face. To your face.
Be careful, shit.
Being sassy. That's all he really knows how to do.
What'd he say? Oh, yeah, he told you about bringing bitches you ain't claiming. Oh, now he a backdoorian. You can't even come up with your own material. That's why you lame, bro. How you gonna take his own shit? You mad? I know why you mad. Cause he told everybody you came to the 5150 studio with a woman that wasn't your wife, claiming you a Christian.
Right.
Hey, the man said, how the fuck Corey Holcomb's up? You see my knuckles? You see them? All I do is fight my brothers and my nephews. Nigga, that's domestic violence. Nigga, you gotta go to jail. Like, what did you expect? You called him a hypocrite, so he had to show you some hypocritical shit. Stop cheating on your wife.
Right. Stop cheating on your wife. This is my thing, and that's why I say a lot of these, just like, what's going on now. Christianity thought that they were something different. They thought they were totally different from other people. They have this different concept of who they are, and their pastors is the main one that's raping children in churches, that's beating on their wives at home. This shit go on over that end of the spectrum a lot. Okay, the white bitches go through a lot just as well. And these are things that they want to try to keep undercover. And this is who Antoine Daniels is. He tries to keep things out of undercover of that nature. To be honest, he thinks that he is more than what the fuck he is, and he's really not. The same things are going on over there that he claims that's only going on inside of the black community. It's a lie, a bold-faced lie.
You, if that's the way you felt. Is that not what you said? You said that out of your mouth. And so I apologize when you said that you felt disrespected.
No. The reason you said you disrespected me in my face
because you don't accept the apology because you still
talk about everybody else except yourself and white men.
I'm telling you what I said. You felt offended by it, so I apologize. All I'm doing is rehashing a conversation that happened. Why are you so easily offended?
You still talk about me? It sounds like I'm arguing
because I'm right. See,
I'll be around and they tell me about myself all the time. Be gone.
No.
It don't hurt no feelings. It's probably better this way.
Because I just proved my point.
Be down. So you proved the point.
Hypocritical.
Homie, just gone, man.
No, you hypocritical.
Just gone, man.
You hypocrite. I'm out the jet.
You done did this before. Hey, homie.
All right, I'm out.
Get your phone and walk over there with your bodyguard and your. Walk over there with your bodyguard and your.
You proved my point.
I got to do.
You're right.
Don't bring up here, dog, that you ain't finna stand on.
Right.
Remember I told you that. If you got a what you explain, don't ask her to be on my show.
Out here
Can she be on the show? I don't know that. Now get your whole ass on and pay for your like you got to. Cake ass.
So why is this important?
So he's out here cheating on a regular and wants to put on this persona as of, oh, you know how he be preaching. Him and his wife been together for 20 or over 20 years. He's a structured man when it comes down to his family life. He supports and takes care of his family. You out here fucking cheating, and you want everybody to look at you and see something different.
I really thought about
Please,
making this
Antoine.
video a lot. The reason is I've talked to Anton off camera. I have spoken to Anton Daniels' wife. I have no problem with Anton Daniels or his wife or his daughter. He's a very hardworking content creator. But here is something that Anton Daniels is going to have some of the issue with if this is true. Number one, Anton Daniels has been on Fresh and Fit. I couldn't find the clip, but he's admitted online that, hey, he's been messaging ladies in the Instagram, and some chick wanted to do something. I forgot exactly what it was, but he didn't admit to it at that particular time that he is with somebody. It is very possible if he's flying out to LA for a podcast. Tell your wife, look, I'm gonna go on the Corey Holcomb show. Fly your side chick in from everywhere else. Miami, it could be a chick that, hey, look, trying to get on the Corey Holcomb show. I'm gonna see if I can get you on there. Come through with me, clap him up. Then trying to get her on the Corey show, which Corey don't know her and wouldn't let her on. And now this is the situation you're going in, and you criticize people for doing the same thing all the time. And now people are going to see that this is what you are faced with. And I don't think that Corey got any reason to lie that this is what Anton Daniels did. And this was Anton Daniels' behavior that particular day. I got to warn content creators such as Anton Daniels, such as anybody else, that when you are out here selling a particular ideology about yourself, whether
Right.
you are a wealthy man, whether you are a Christian, whether you are a conservative, whether you are married, whether you are whatever else, okay? And when you are a cultural critic of everybody else, about what everybody else is doing, and you are sneaking around doing what you're doing on the side, especially bringing your other chicks around podcast hosts, especially somebody like, I would say, somebody like Corey Holcomb, who automatically, if he don't like you, he gonna most likely come out and expose it. I mean, you see what happened with Cam Newton, and that wasn't nowhere nearly as bad as this. If you have that and you start to get their reputation, even other people will just start talking behind the scenes. It's what content creators do, all right? A lot of stuff that happens in this business, y'all don't know. There's a guy right now that's one of the biggest content creators on this continent, and behind the scenes, on camera, everybody loves him. Behind the scenes, he got to be the most hated guy, one of the most hated guys amongst content creators that I know here on the continent, by far. Nobody would know it. If he shows up to somebody's city, it's certain people that just really won't deal with him no more. But people talk. So then what happens is when you come out and you stand on your videos and you talk about America and you talk about, all these whips, all of this stuff, and you're a Christian and you love the Lord, and this is a Christian country and you're American first, and you use the fact that you are married, and then we come to find out that you out here booty clapping it up with somebody else, then all you got to do is fall out with Fresh and Fit for them to come out there and say the same thing. All you got to do is fall out with Charleston White for them to come out and say the same thing. All you got to do is fall out with somebody else, and then next thing you know, you got pictures, okay? Then your wife can find out about it. If this is what you say it is or not, I'm not sure. And I can't confirm or deny this is the case, but this is what happens with content creators. Content creators use podcast visits to clap. It's a way to travel. You ain't got to worry about your wife being there, your girlfriend being there. You can write it off. I mean, all of that is what you can do. You're in LA, okay? And again, it just looks bad, okay? Now, then what happens is, and again, like Anton is on the white right a little bit, but he does have a mixture of a black audience. So that's one thing that's good. But all it takes is for a little bit of that, and then for you to get into it with some white liberals, because the fall of Anton Daniels may not happen because of what he's saying about blacks. That might not necessarily be the case. The fall of Anton having problems may largely come about from just other people in the community. Like, all you gotta do is just make some people mad. And what I'm saying is, white liberals, like, piss them off. Then they go and people actually start digging. People start looking for information. People start trying to go to Instagram. People start trying to, and then all you gotta do is have the lady herself come out and say it. Like, all of this stuff could be career ending. It leads in divorce. It leads in tragedy. It leads in all of this. So then now all of a sudden, the same thing that happened to Derek Jackson happens to you. What does that mean? That means you're going around saying that you're an expert in political issues, or a commentator. In this case, Derek Jackson was an expert, and you were criticizing men for doing one thing, and then now you're doing another. All it takes is somebody big to get a hold of it. Tasha happens to you. You're a lick, okay? And again, this is not me trying to all of this.
And it's true, y'all. That's exactly what happens. A lot of these people, a lot of these politicians, a lot of these people that try to put on this persona, they end up getting busted in the end. That's been happening since 2025. The doors and the gates have been opening. A lot of people are starting to open their eyes to who these people really are. They act like they're doing one thing or they're on one thing, and then you find out that they total trash. They total trash. They're doing the same exact things that they're discussing about other people doing behind the scenes.
Fold that quick.
It didn't shock me because what people may not have been able to see is that he was shaking. Like, he was shaking like a stripper. Like,
Not he was shaking like a stripper. When I tell y'all this motherfucker always trying to be sassy,
trying to
baby.
hold the mic shaking. And you can probably see it if you actually kind of look at it and zoom in. He was scared. And it was a defense mechanism. And so, when we were having a conversation, he was outwitted because I started talking a lot more intellectual about local voting and how that affects communities. And I know that he don't vote. I started talking about culture and the transatlantic slave trade, and he tried to box me in by saying, "But you black," and I said, "No, I'm a Christian first. You know, I actually believe in Jesus." And so all of this type of, conversation was going way over his head. And so what he would do is he would try to change the subject real fast and then go to another point, go to another point. And we couldn't stay on anything because he kept moving the goalposts as a defense mechanism as to not get embarrassed on his platform. And then, as expected, he threw an insult and said that I like to kiss, pardon my French, white people's ass, white men's ass. To which I then responded with the same energy, well, you like to suck black people's D, right? Now, some people would say, well, Anton, you took it too far, right? And you can make an argument for that, sure. But I also understood who I was talking to and how far he takes it on a regular basis. And I see him disrespecting people, and he had just disrespected me. And you can't, and the lesson there is, you can't control how people respond when they disrespect you. I could have been a bigger person, but I decided not to on that platform because I seen weakness in him, and I also wanted to expose him because he thinks he's a bully and he picks and chooses his targets, which I told
But you do too. But you do too.
I told him that also. So with him getting up and moving the chairs and all of that stuff, nobody was fearful of it. And it wasn't about being tough or anything like that. But it was like, okay, well, let's just see how far it goes. Let's see how far the rabbit hole goes. And it really amounted to just one of those type of dogs that like to bark on the porch, but then when they actually step out there, when you remove the fence from it, and again, he was shaking and all of that stuff. When you remove the fence from it, it amounted to practically nothing. Even so much so to the point to where I said, listen, we don't even have to keep talking about it. We can go out back if you tough, and we can figure it out back there. Because one thing that I'm not gonna do, because I know that YouTube don't like fighting. They will demonetize you, they will penalize you, it can go really, really bad. So I'm not going to mess up his platform, and I'm not gonna mess up my platform either. And so I'm like, well, listen, we could just go out back. We don't even have to cut the we don't have to cut the stream or anything like that. We can figure it out if you think you're tough. To which
Again, I believe that they did not go out back because you didn't repeat yourself. You were smart enough not to repeat what you were saying about fellatio, honey.
I already knew he wasn't gonna do it, and he did exactly what I thought he was gonna do. He sat back down, he shook my hand, and then we continued the conversation. And at that point, I seen a weakness in him. And
No, Corey then gave you respect and had to take it back because Antoine, you were indeed trying to be sassy once again.
so I just proceeded to exploit him. I told him that he was scary, that he picks and chooses his targets, that he's hypocritical, that he was scared of Dave Chappelle. That's why he tiptoed around giving his opinion on a special. I told him that the people around him are yes men, and they just tell him what he want to hear. And he doesn't have any real friends, and that's why he continues to alienate people. And so I was very candid and matter of fact, and I didn't pull any punches, and I told him exactly what he was. And once I seen that it was escalating more, and then he started calling me out of my name again, I think that the intelligent thing to do at that point, because I had already made my point, was just to go ahead and walk away.
Yo, so Antoine was down in Michigan. I'm not sure where they are. These folks are having breakfast, it looks like. Or maybe they
Anton
tried
Daniels.
to have a meeting at the spot. But listen to what he tells the elders, honey. The elder had to ask him who the hell he is.
Anton Daniels tells this group of elder Democrats he runs Michigan.
Oh, you wait a minute. I do 25 million views a month. 3 million watch hours every single month. I control this. I run this. Correct. Who are you? And it's Johnny Red. Who are you? I don't care.
You got that thick key.
Antoine, who the hell down in Michigan you controlling and what are you controlling? I mean, seriously, look at him rear his ugly
Anton
head.
Daniels tells this group of elder Democrats he runs Michigan.
Oh, you control me.
Wait a minute. I do 25 million views a month. 3 million watch hours every single month. I control this. I run this. Correct.
Who are you?
And it's
Who are
giant
you?
red.
Who are you?
Ask him.
I don't care. You got that thick key.
Child, y'all know how these rappers like to say, honey, when you go to certain cities, you got to check in. Is anybody, let me know. Let me know down in the comments if y'all have heard anybody in Michigan having to check in with Antoine Daniels' child before they even lay their head down. Let your girl know. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do your girl a favor. Thumbs up this video. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on those post notification bells. I love you guys. Mwah. See you soon.